Hey, plastics have been part of our daily lives ever since its mass production began in 1940s. Plastics can be found in carry bags, toys, synthetic clothing, electronics, and nearly everything around us contains some amount of plastic in it. In short, plastics have made our lives very easy and convenient. But is that it? Or there's more to them than meets the eye? Plastic is a synthetic compound made mostly by polymerisation of natural gas, coal, and crude oil. Plastic is widely used as it is cheap, easily moldable, and highly durable. However, the same durability leads to the negative environmental impacts. As a synthetic material, plastic, like organic matter, does not decompose easily in the natural environment, as it takes hundreds of years to completely break down. For example, plastic bottles take roughly 500 years to break down into small particles called microplastics. Microplastics are small plastic particles which are less than 5 millimeter in diameter. These particles get smaller and smaller with time but never really decompose. In that way, every piece of plastic that has ever been manufactured in some form or other is still present on the planet. Every year, more than 380 million tons of plastic is being produced, out of which nearly 40% is used for packaging items. Therefore, it's not surprising that the packaging industry also produces the most plastic waste in the world. So, what happens to all this plastic? Around 10 to 15% is recycled, 20% is incinerated, and the rest is accumulated in landfills or dumped into oceans. One such scenario can be seen near New Delhi, India. The gigantic mountain of waste, which stands at around 236 feet, is one of the major contributors to the below par air and groundwater quality in the region. Microplastics and harmful chemicals released from this waste enters the airstream or seeps in the groundwater, turning them toxic. Consequently, residents near this area constantly report increased cases of cancer, strokes, heart attacks, and decreased brain development in children, as chemicals like DEHP and BPA, added to make plastic flexible and transparent, can cause cancer and hormonal imbalances. Besides landfills, more and more plastic is being dumped into our oceans, which is nearly 8 million tons each year. Most of it reaches our oceans through drainage systems, residue from ships, and rivers. Yangtze River in China alone dumps an estimated 333,000 tons of plastic in East China Sea. All this plastic either ends up settling on the ocean floor or floats on the ocean surface, and in certain cases returns back to the coast. Due to the effect of UV radiation from sunlight or salt in water, this plastic breaks down into microplastic, which gets ingested by fishes, crabs, and other animals. Not only that, microplastics also makes its way to our bodies when we consume seafood. In that way, you could be getting more plastic in your diet than protein. Microplastics can also be found in our day-to-day products like shampoos, detergents, lotions, synthetic clothing, cosmetic products, even in table salt, tap water, honey, and the list goes on. Although there is no long-term study available that clearly shows the effect of microplastic on humans, the danger of plastic can be seen all around us. Many animals suffer every day because of plastic strangulation. 90% of the seabirds have plastic in their digestive tracts, and many others die because of eating sharp plastic objects. Due to these reasons, the situation demands our urgent attention, and there is much an individual can do on a personal level. For example, one can consider buying products with plastic free packaging. Glass bottles can replace plastic bottles. Instead of using plastic cups, we can bring our own coffee mugs to our workplaces or take our own carry bags when going shopping. Recycle as much as you can. And though the problem of plastic waste management is not so simple, but with collective efforts like these, we can try to stop the problem from escalating and save the planet. Let us know in the comments how else one can reduce plastic waste on an individual level, and share this video if you think others need to see this too. Till then, stay healthy and see you next time.